Look at this photo. Kids at a 1990s card show, flipping through binders, looking for that one Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. That grassroots search for hidden treasure built what is now a $50 billion sports card market. For over a decade, an Italian company named Panini ruled this ecosystem. By locking down exclusive rights to print official NFL and NBA logos, Panini dictated what collectors bought, what shop owners stocked, and what athletes signed. Then, Fanatics decided they wanted the entire board. In a matter of months, they ripped those highly profitable licenses away, upending the collectibles market. Fanatics didn't slowly win over consumers with a better product. They executed a highly coordinated, multi-billion-dollar blueprint designed to monopolize the entire industry from the top down. The clock runs out on April 1st, 2026. Inside the hobby, they call it NFL D-Day. That is the exact date Panini loses its final major license to Fanatics, stripping them of the right to print official football cards. Collectors are already feeling the squeeze. A standard box of trading cards that used to cost $100 now routinely sells for 4 to 7 times that amount on the secondary market. At the same time, local hobby shops are seeing their product allocations slashed. This squeeze has triggered fears of junk wax 2.0. Junk wax refers to the 1990s when manufacturers printed so many cards that their monetary value collapsed to near zero. To understand why everyday fans are suddenly bleeding money to participate in this hobby, we have to look at the exact step-by-step corporate playbook Fanatics used to capture the market. This chart shows exactly how Fanatics cut off the oxygen. Instead of placing higher cash bids for the card rights, they offered the MLB, NBA, and NFL equity stakes in their new collectibles company. In exchange, Fanatics secured exclusive lockups for the next 10 to 20 years, creating a brick wall for Panini. With the intellectual property secured, Fanatics went after the physical machinery. Look at this control panel. This is an industrial printing press. Fanatics bought Topps, a legacy card brand, and then acquired a controlling stake in GCP. GCP is the specific printing facility that manufactured the vast majority of Panini's high-tech cards. Once Fanatics controlled the factory floor, they had their rival supply chain by the throat. According to court filings, Fanatics executives boasted that they could turn off the machines devoted to Panini whenever they wanted, and deliberately disrupted Panini's production schedules. Next came the jersey blockade. Premium trading cards often include small fabric swatches cut from game-worn player jerseys. Fanatics, which dominates the sports apparel market, abruptly informed Panini they would no longer supply them with game-worn gear, instantly neutralizing Panini's most valuable product lines. By securing the intellectual rights to the logos and the physical means of printing the cardboard, Fanatics created a structural foreclosure. They paralyzed rival companies before a single new card even hit the shelves. The final target was human capital. In April 2023, over 30 of Panini's top executives and employees resigned in a coordinated mass exodus to join Fanatics. Panini struck back in a Texas state court. They alleged that these departing employees breached their contracts and siphoned massive amounts of confidential data onto personal hard drives before walking out the door. The legal battle quickly escalated to the federal level. This is the United States Courthouse in the Southern District of New York, where Panini filed a massive antitrust lawsuit, accusing Fanatics of executing an illegal scheme to destroy market competition. Fanatics fired back by weaponizing Panini's own internal documents. They pointed to a 90-page confidential sales pitch that Panini was using to court potential buyers. Inside that document, Panini claimed it would easily thrive without the major league licenses, directly contradicting their courtroom argument that Fanatics was causing them irreparable harm. To complicate matters further, a smaller card manufacturer named Wildcard filed its own antitrust lawsuit against Panini. Wildcard accused Panini of executing the exact same monopolistic pressure tactics on distributors that Panini was accusing Fanatics of using. While these corporate titans are trapped in a hypocritical legal bloodbath over who gets to control the market, the actual fallout from their war is landing squarely on the end consumer. Down at the street level, the traditional local card shop is being actively squeezed out of the ecosystem. This diagram shows how the old model worked. Manufacturers sold to local shops, who sold to you. Fanatics is erasing that middleman. They've imposed strict new operational mandates and enforced minimum advertised pricing, or MAP. MAP requires shops to sell retail products at a fixed price, destroying the local retail margins they need to survive. Instead of shipping high-value boxes to those local shops, Fanatics reroutes the best inventory through Fanatics Live. This is their proprietary digital platform, where breakers, influencers who open boxes on live streams, charge users high fees just for the chance to win a card. Fanatics takes a cut of every single transaction. Fanatics weaponized vertical integration to bypass Panini and reach directly into the collector's wallet. By owning the licenses, the presses, and the digital storefronts, they've built a closed-loop system designed to extract maximum value from every single pack. Now the market is flooding. Production volumes have spiked to levels unseen in decades, and collectors are reporting significant surface and edge damage on premium Topps cards straight out of the pack. Fanatics has also introduced dynamic pricing. When a highly anticipated product drops, the retail price instantly surges based on the surrounding hype, treating hobbyists less like collectors and more like day traders. In response, many fans are simply opting out of the new system. They are hoarding the final runs of licensed Panini boxes, locking them away as instant vintage assets before the complete Fanatics takeover. Through exclusive licenses, supply chain chokeholds, and distribution mandates, the $50 billion blueprint worked. It conquered an entire industry, taking a grassroots hobby built on the joy of discovery and engineering it into a rigidly controlled corporate casino.